Hey guys, let's print on some Rubik's Cubes. Get them customized. It's the full tutorial on how to do. Alright, so let's get our measurements. We're at about 2 1/8 by 2 1/8 on our image. So let's jump over to the computer and I'll show you how to lay out the graphics to make some awesome Rubik's Cubes.
The rectangle of the Rubik's Cube, which was 2 1/8 inch, which is 2.125. Change the size. Alright, so this is what we're going to use to clip or size our images in to make sure that they land on the right spot. So let's bring in some images, which I've already prepared a couple of quality images over here. And we just need to resize these. I'm just going to grab them all and just bring them down a little bit. So you can typically go smaller with an image, but don't go larger. And then we just need to resize all these just to show you the process here of the outline. So we'll take this outline and then I'm going to remove the outline color. So it's sitting here with no color. And then we're going to take this and then I'm going to press and hold the shift button with this clicked first and then click the square and then I'm going to press the E button then the C button. And now I have this image. So you can see this image, which will leave us a nice little white border around the outside for the logo. So now we need to save these all individually, one at a time. What I like to do is actually take each one and I'll cut this out. Now I'm just going to export this. Since I'm going on a white Rubik's Cube, we don't need to worry about the white layer in the background too much. So we're not going to print white since these are specifically made for UV printing. They're already white. We'll save the ink. And now export. Okay, so I'm going to export this just as a JPEG. If I was going to do spot color, I would export this as a PNG. And then I'd bring it into software to spot coloring. I just prefer CorelDRAW, but Photoshop works best for spot color. Okay, so this is Cube.
Okay guys, we got that all set up on the computer now, so now we'll go ahead and get this thing printed. I'm just going to pretend like this is a flat square because, well, it's a cube, so we have a nice flat area to print on. So these are perfect for UV printing. Let me show you how we get this lined up on the bed. So I like to print a registration mark. So this line here come together to represent my 0 right here. So if I just save an image, it will always print right here unless we move it, but we'll leave it right here. So I'm going to actually take this little doodad. I'm going to place it right on that square. And now we're going to set the height right here just by pressing the height setting button. Okay, to set my height, we're just going to take this cube, place it anywhere on that thing, and we'll press the button here to get it to go. So this is actually hitting the laser beam right here, and it's coming down to set the depth until it goes over that. Okay, so the height sensor is there. It gets that relatively close for printing. I've learned over the years just to go ahead and double check with my own eyes to confirm that the height is okay every time before I go to print. So we're printing a Rubik Cube. I'm checking this one time, it looks perfectly fine, about 3 millimeters or so. It doesn't have to be perfectly on 3 millimeters. And now when we flip and rotate, we never have to set the height again. If we're printing the Rubik's Cube, we're happy with this height. So let's send that home. Let's go ahead and get the first print ready. Almost done. Okay, while this is printing, the J16 is about 16 inches by 24 inch print bed. We could print easily 75 Rubik's Cubes at one time with this machine. The J36 is a 2 foot by 3 foot machine. It can easily print about 187 Rubik's Cubes in one pass. So yeah, with these things being about $3.99 a piece and selling for about $20 a piece, it's about $17 with a profit in one, and then you multiply that by 180, you're doing pretty good with printing with just this one product. Rubik's Cubes are extremely popular and sell very well online. All right, let's go. Got a couple more prints to do. It's done. All right, here it is. It's so freaking awesome. Look, it's all these different little guys on here. And then what I love about this is it actually prints down on the side. We even get the corners. If you do an image that's fairly close to it, you can't even tell. It looks great. It's awesome. It's all. Look, and it still works. See? Oh crap. I've never been really good at these things. Let's fix it real quick.
Okay, so we're going to do a spot channel without having any spot channel made up. So what we do is need to click the icon that says spot color, and then we will select empty image base, and this will just print white under.
So here we go. I haven't cut it yet, but that is over top of our mess ups. See? Can't even hardly tell. Well, you can see my print there, but look, covered it right up. All right, those are awesome Rubik's cubes. Well, I'm going to reprint this again, but anyways, I'm Jay. It's my to-do list. Thanks for stopping.